these next two... Oh!
From Shannon Ryan.
For decades, women's combat sports got treated like a sideshow. Until these fighters made it impossible to look away. Steel jaws, heavy hands, fights that ended before the crowd even finished screaming. This is combat sports at its rawest. The moment gloves meet chin and the whole arena goes silent.
There you go!
These are the best women's knockouts of all time.
Look, jab slides. Oh! And that puts her flat on her face.
Starting off, we have Olivia Jarula, who had already beaten Mr. Genovich once. For 8 rounds, Mr. Genovich built the lead. 23 seconds into round 9, one perfectly timed left hook changed everything.
So these next two... Oh! A huge shot that knocks down Olivia Jarula. She's out, folks. It is game over here at the Shaw Conference Center.
Yu Yao Pui arrived with a reputation as a dangerous young striker, having scored 4 knockout wins in 5-1 appearances. Amy Perney was riding a 22-win streak and had no intention of losing that. Niamh Kinahan stepped into Yokkao 31 looking to make an immediate statement against Lucy Lister. What followed was over almost before it began. 27 seconds, 1 high kick, 1 devastating KO.
Beautiful high kick, and she is spot. Absolutely out cold.
Winner by KO in the red corner, Niamh Kinahan.
Nongam Fairtex and Chunga Se met in a 110-pound Muay Thai bout. Both women were making their debuts. Nongam's powerful right kicks caused problems early. But Chu kept strong in the second round.
Overwhelmed by this onslaught coming from Niamh. She's throwing the kicks, lead leg kick that she's throwing. Starting to land a little bit on Niamh, just like that. Chu's come right down the middle. He's trying to land with power, going to the body. There's a leg kick, but again, caught by Chu in a 1-2.
But eventually, Nongam's experience gap shined through.
The one-hander winner with the overhand right. Could not find the shot.
Natalia Karelian Lynx Diachkova was becoming one of one's most dangerous young finishers. She had already won 3 straight fights in 1, all by stoppage, and came into this matchup looking to make it 4. Chirino faced a very different challenge, a long, aggressive striker who controlled distance and punished anyone trying to close the gap. From the opening bell, Diachkova refused to let Chirino settle in. She used her long jab to keep her opponent at range. Frustrating Chirino and forcing her to take risks to get inside. Then Chirino walked straight into the shredder.
Вот вам и активность. Ой-ой-ой, остановка еще одна Натальи в первом раунде. Поздравляем, шикарно. Вот это да.
Your winner by way of knockout, Natalia!
Holly Holm, a former world champion boxer, made her 4th professional MMA appearance against Alana Jones. She was already 3-0 in MMA, with all 3 wins coming by KO/TKO, while Alana Jones was looking to rebound after a submission loss in her previous fight. Skill versus desperation.
Much to hurt Jones. Oh, but that one does like real KO.
Yep, nice setup.
Your winner by knockout, Holly, the preacher's daughter, Holm!
Savannah Marshall entered the fight undefeated at 11-0 with 9 knockouts and was defending her WBO middleweight title. Standing across from her was Femke Hermans.
She won her semi-final against Emma.
A former world champion, Hermans had won 3 straight coming in, but Marshall represented an entirely different problem: power.
Incredible. Again, switches herself. Working for radio. And you're targeting her, Tasha. Small world, this.
It is. She lands on. Whichever way she's standing. Great shot over the top.
Lost her balance a bit. Femke Hermans. Oh, big shot. Femke Hermans. And it is over. A stunning statement from Savannah Marshall. There's the power. It's another KO.
And still, your WBO.
Kiya O'Sullivan was still an amateur prospect when she stepped into Cage Legacy 23. Arm had to deal with O'Sullivan's speed and movement, but the fight quickly became a striking showcase.
That rear right is money.
We'll say a big shout out to female fighters, those state-of-the-art kits that they're wearing.
And the way she buries the leg kicks in. Big takedown attempt from O'Sullivan.
Strong, look at that physical strength. And absolutely, yeah. I've been tripped and thrown.
O'Sullivan to fight at her pace is fantastic.
Lovely right hand by O'Sullivan again. She's finding success. Slip. Up kick.
The professional Muay Thai fighter was going to put on her. Beautiful little short shot again from O'Sullivan. Over the top. She's coming into this fight and she's fighting this fight. Very much like a Muay Thai fighter. Yeah. That incremental.
Give the bookies enough time to collect a few quid.
That rear, well-rounded entire game.
Yeah, so I wonder, like, you've got to keep going.
The striking from O'Sullivan is fantastic here. Almost half a second.
In the second round, O'Sullivan found her opening and unleashed the shot that would make the fight go down in women's combat sport history.
She's not throwing the whole body into it. Like, there!
Oh! She's out!
Headshot there!
Wow! You called it, Paul Brown. Absolutely outstanding.
And now, the Cage Legacy Flyweight Champion, Kiya O'Sullivan!
For Emily Ducote, this was a third shot at becoming a world champion. She had already come up short in previous title opportunities, so the vacant Invicta strawweight belt represented a chance to finally erase those near misses. Across from her was Danielle Dynamite Taylor, a UFC veteran coming off back-to-back wins and looking to capture her first major championship.
The way she's carried herself all week, she's here. She means business.
I mean, look at the look on her face. It's just intensity. She definitely believes that. She looks very focused, and she's something she stands out. I think she fights. So she's very good at moving on the outside and to use that deadly right hand if she'll start to engage that. But look, something to be feared in this division.
The matchup headlined Invicta FC 44 with the vacant 115-pound title on the line. This one had more at stake than just another win. Shannon Ryan was riding a 3-fight winning streak and already held the IBF Intercontinental Superflyweight title. Nicola Hopewell came in at 8-1, carrying her own momentum and looking to take Ryan's belt while chasing the vacant Commonwealth title.
Cope with the very strong, physical, and talented Shannon Ryan.
Getting closer towards the world title. I mean, I can't take their...
Right hand from Shannon Ryan, who early with some authority here in this fight. And another right hand, and just switched on. Dangerous, lovely 8. Shannon Ryan already. Shannon Ryan just looking to get right in there.
There seems a
big right hand. And good body shots as well before that from Shannon Ryan. Knocked down in the second round Nicola Holm, the towel's gone in. Over as quick as that. But Ryan, that could be her best performance ever.
Shannon Chaos Ryan.
Janet Todd faced the taller, experienced Ekaterina Vanderieva, a dangerous kickboxer with a major reach advantage. Todd spent the opening round working her way inside, using her hands to disrupt Vanderieva's rhythm. Then Todd found the opening.
Female at the entire competition. Good counter there from Vanderieva.
So expect Janet Todd to do a lot of push kicks and also start attacking.
3,000 years. Usually those budget armbands with him. The right side of the body of Janet. Overhand right from Vanderieva. There's a very interesting technique that... He puts the count on. And the second round in Tokyo. Superb!
Tiffany Van Soest was already the Glory Super Bantamweight champion. Musadak had already pushed her through 5 rounds the year before, only to lose a decision.
Here we go for the Super Bantamweight champion of the world.
Now she had another shot, and this time she wanted the belt. For Van Soest, it was also the final fight of her career. She entered as champion with a 24-6-2 record and was determined to leave on top.
Jab is there for Tiffany.
That was one of the keys I said for Sarah. She's got to box and then throw her kicks.
Nice high kick from Tiffany.
Tiffany style. Look, jab, slides.
Oh! And that puts her flat on her back.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over.
Career.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end.
This was a championship fight between 2 undefeated amateurs. Nicolati came in at 4-1 while Lamonska was 2-0, with the vacant 3 RT Bantamweight Championship on the line. Both had already shown they could finish fights, so this had the feel of a dangerous matchup from the opening bell. Vargas was making her professional MMA debut, while Arielle Ribeiro already had experience inside the cage. Vargas had the bigger unknown factor. Nobody knew how she would handle her first professional fight.
Belo jab cruzado da Mirella, chegou ao fim. Knockout.
Didn't have to wait long to find out.
Mirella Vargas!
Jade Jorand faced Silvia Lanotti at Bellator Kickboxing 12, held inside the Allianz Cloud Arena in Milan, Italy. It was a classic matchup of youth versus experience. In the first round, Lanotte tried to use her experience to control the pace, pressing forward with combinations and forcing exchanges.
Come forward, so they're going to meet in the middle and throw down. The question is, how...
Jorand stayed composed, using movement and quick counter kicks to keep the veteran guessing.
Actually asked for letters from both the Italian Commission and the French Federation to make sure if she's doing well. It's when she doesn't do well, how does she handle that situation?
But the fight changed instantly in the second round. Just seconds after the bell, the two briefly clinched. As they separated, Jorand launched a lightning-fast left head kick. The kick landed perfectly on Lanotte's head. The impact was immediate. Lanotte collapsed to the canvas, unable to continue.
Combination by Jorand. Oh! It is all over! Just like that!
The referee stepped in and waved off the fight only 12 seconds into round 2, giving Jade Jorand a stunning knockout victory in her professional debut.
Head kick knockout!
This next fight is one of the most brutal female fights I've ever seen.
With yellow trim, we are underway.
Right from the bell, both women landed absolute power blows to each other, with no one working on defense.
The right hand connected early, she found her distance.
They had a very intense stare down yesterday to step past the TV screen. Intimidated by that demeanor, she is something to behold.
Netta, I see only two things: confidence.
And look at that, she's looking to catch them. She is very good with her movement as well, getting caught in a little bit of a fight. But what impressed me, beautiful. Netta getting herself in the head, almost angry that she got caught by those.
Until one of them couldn't take more beating.
Bad intentions.
Niamh Kinahan versus Lucy Lister just lasted for a mere 27 seconds, but with a decisive blow nonetheless.
Beautiful high kick, and she is spot. Absolutely out cold.
Winner by KO in the red corner, Niamh Kinahan.
On July 27th, 2024, Kiya O'Sullivan and Carolina Arm met in Dublin for the vacant Cage Legacy Flyweight Championship.
Terrifying.
Yeah. You can see the shots.
O'Sullivan not overroared, nor is she intimidated by it. Now that right, that rear right is money.
We'll say a big shout out, female fighters, those state-of-the-art kits that they're wearing.
And the way she buries the leg kicks in. Big takedown attempt from O'Sullivan.
Strong, look at that physical strength. And absolutely, yeah. I've been tripped and thrown.
O'Sullivan to fight at her pace is fantastic.
Lovely right hand by O'Sullivan again. She's finding success. Slip. Up kick.
The Muay Thai fighter was going to put on her. Beautiful little short shot again from O'Sullivan. Over the top. She's coming into this fight and she's fighting this fight. Very much like a Muay Thai fighter. Yeah. That incremental.
Give the bookies enough time to collect a few quid.
That rear, well-rounded entire game.
Yeah, so wonderfully. You've got to keep going.
Keep striking from O'Sullivan is fantastic here. Almost half a second.
And what followed was one of the most spectacular amateur MMA knockouts of the year.
She's not throwing the whole body into it. Like, there!
Oh! She's out!
Headshot there!
Wow! You called it, Paul Brown. Absolutely outstanding.
And now, the Cage Legacy Flyweight Champion, Kiya O'Sullivan!
As soon as the bell rang, Ducote controlled the fight, crushing every moment with sharp strikes and relentless pressure.
She definitely believes that. She looks very focused, and she's something she stands out. I think she fights. She's very good at moving on the outside, to use that deadly right hand if she'll start to engage that. But looks something to be feared in this division.
Until she saw an opening in Danielle's guard. A double knockout to make sure the she doesn't stand a chance in getting up again.
Emily Gordillo Ducote.
Meanwhile, in JoJo's fight against Jane,
touch gloves and step back.
JoJo Rajkumari was finding it very difficult to catch Mary Jane, who was quick on her feet. But all JoJo needed was one solid swing.
Both of these ladies taking their time.
Whoa! Oh, nice overhand. Whoa! Beautiful overhand right there. Wow.
This is amazing.
By knockout, the Cobra Queen.
This next one is one of the greatest knockouts ever in women fighting history. Standing 6 feet 6 inches with an undefeated 18-0 record and 15 knockouts, Vonda Ward was the reigning heavyweight champion and presented Wolf with a massive height and reach disadvantage.
Again, let's shake hands now and come out boxing.
And that proved too much for Aine in the long run.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand! One punch! That is it! Forget about the count. It is over! Unbelievable. Let's hope.
Jordan Nicolati entered this fight as a dangerous 4-1 amateur prospect from Spartan MMA, already riding a strong run of finishes and known for her aggressive, pressure-heavy style. The fight started with a brawl, but eventually Jordan was able to get some space to capitalize. Bianca Sattelmeyer came in as an experienced Brazilian strawweight from Sattelmeyer Top Team, while Marilyn Contin represented Uruguay and brought a slight height and reach advantage into the matchup.
De novo, solta a direita, chute baixo, boa combinação.
E tá encaixando bem.
Oh, bom. É duelo Brasil versus Uruguai. Aí tentou soltar a bomba de direita. Conectou um golpe preciso.
Conectando bons chutes, tomando a iniciativa. Opa!
Oh, olha o chute.
É, senão que a Bianca... Opa, agora o Uruguai...
Chute baixo, bom cruzado, hein? Agora o chute baixo. Responde a Sattelmeyer. Chute alto, solta a direita.
Tá fazendo toda a diferença.
Experiência, qualidade técnica.
Olha a trocação
e ela
franca.
Vai pra dentro, né?
E o mais importante, Ivan, não se intimidou com o tamanho do
chute, né? Velocidade.
Oh, chute alto frontal espetacular.
Excelente.
Vai com tudo a Sattelmeyer.
Both were stepping into a modified kickboxing bout at SFT 43, with MMA gloves adding an extra edge to the striking.
No vazio. Ali o cruzado, depois direto. Oh! Chute alto duríssimo! Chute alto duríssimo! Aberta a contagem. Tenta se levantar, Coutinho, mas só um chute, vai terminar, não volta mais, Sattelmeyer espetacular, Sattelmeyer espetacular!
The undefeated silent assassin entered the fight as the reigning WBO middleweight with 10 knockouts in her first 12 professional wins.
She won her semi-final against Emma.
As the fight went on, the damage on Hermans started to show.
Good hand speed, good accuracy from Owens. Good right hand though.
And again switches herself. Working for radio. And you're targeting her, Tasha. Small world this.
It is. She lands on. Whichever way she's standing. Great shot over the top.
Lost their balance a bit. Femke Hermans. Big shot. Femke Hermans. And it is over. A stunning statement from Savannah Marshall. There's the power. It's another KO.
And still, your WBO.
This next fight was so one-sided that the referee was the one who did more damage to Pooja by pushing her away than Tenzin could do in the whole fight.
हमें पूजा के लिए cheer सुनाई दे रहा है
Already
और बढ़िया leg kick, head kick, क्या बात है?
Goodness.
Oh, she's out.
She's out.
My goodness.
She's
Ladies
out.
and gentlemen, this is the cyclone. Pooja Toma has unleashed bad weather and she has scored one of the fastest knockouts here at Matrix Fight Night 9.
Martico!
The cyclone! Pooja Toma!
When Jamie Thornton went against Sabina Mazo, she controlled the fight.
The first finish of tonight's card.
She would enter into Sabina's range, strike, and leave. And when she got comfortable doing it, that's when Sabina struck hard and rattled Jamie's brain.
Mazo can make her pay. Outside leg kick from Thornton. Is that hard enough? Back glancing right hand to Mazo. Round in her career. Overhand right, Thornton catches the kicking leg. It's been a kickboxing contest, this one. No ground game. That's it! That's good night,
She left the angle wide open on that. Oh, she went stiff. Her husband is
tonight, and that is a highlight reel knockout if ever I've seen one.
So, not physically imposing, but technically superior. Being very patient.
Sabina, Colombian Queen Mazo.
Going into this fight, there was only one clear winner, because this cyborg literally took no damage at all.
My God, an overhand right directly on the temple. Wickstrom is down and out, false chest, like that. Chris, Cyborg with a...
What a display of power. She's thrilled. Cyborg is feeling it. Let's hope.
When Janiana Silva came face-to-face with Sarah Filippini, the audience was torn between the two.
Invisível. Sarah Filipina.
But this fight wasn't going to go further than the first round.
Conseguiu agora uma mão pesadíssima pra cima da Sarah. E é fim de luta.
Vitória por nocaute técnico.
Holly Holm's head kick famously ruined Ronda Rousey, and they were back in action against Alana Jones.
Too much to hurt Jones. Oh, but that one does! It is all over! Holly Holm with the brutal high kick ends his fight. Wow! That highlight real KO.
Yep, nice setup. Your winner by knockout, Holly, the preacher's daughter. Oh!
Janet Todd's highlight reel finish belongs in the Hall of Fame. Her opponent was Ekaterina Vendryeva, who was using her height to press forward aggressively, but Todd was quietly setting up a trap with her angles.
At the entire competition. Good counter there from Vendryeva. So expect Janet Todd to do a lot of push kicks and also start attacking 3,000 years. Usually those budget armbands with it. The right side of the body of Janet. Overhand right from Vendryeva.
Out of nowhere, Todd masked her hip movement and whipped a vicious right high kick over the shoulder, with the shin connected perfectly to her opponent's jaw.
There's a very interesting technique that... He puts the count on. In the second round in Tokyo. Superb!
And that wraps up some of the most brutal women's knockouts of 2026. From lightning-fast head kicks to devastating combinations, these fighters proved one thing: women's fighting sports are equally brutal to the men. A veteran of Japan's The Outsider, Yamazaki had built a reputation for an aggressive and never-back-down fighting style. She was matched up South Korean fighter Yoonbi Cho, came in with a purple belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, and was making her deep jewels debut.
お互いにパクシュ選手、膝切り打ち込んでいきます。両者もろ差しの体勢です。打ち合い殴り合い、おっとなんとリビーが山崎桃子を沈めた。
すごい。
これまたリビー選手のですね、次の試合も見たいですね。
Aldina Seferovic entered the fight as a dangerous Austrian-based prospect with a 3-1 professional record, while Slovenia's Monica Pitbull Kucinic brought a 2-2 record and a reputation for relentless pressure. The two had already been scheduled to fight previously, but that matchup fell through, adding even more anticipation to their eventual meeting.
Monika Kucinic jeszcze wielkiego Slowenii! Knockout! Še provokacije! Kaj je naredila sedaj Monika Kucinic? Monika